I was actually down there smuggling marijuana when they killed DEA agent Kiki Camarena over there in the state of Jalisco. And what I did was immediately got the hell out of Mexico, and I stayed out of country for 8 months. And when I got word that Special Agent Camarena had been executed, or no, at that moment, excuse me, I got word of his kidnapping. This is before they found him. We just got that, and I was in Guadalajara at that time picking up some marijuana at a ranch just outside of the city limits, where Rafael Cara Quintero was moving bales, and we got word about the kidnapping. And like I said, brother, I immediately got out of there because I knew all hell was going to break loose. That was the first time ever that a DEA agent had been taken down in that country, and they had no idea what they were in for. And Felix Gallardo, who was the godfather of all of the godfathers and the cartels at that time when he brought them all together in unity, tried to stop, and he tried to stop that kidnapping from actually hearing or from occurring because he knew of the ramifications. And sure enough, not 2 years later, look what happened to all the cartels. I mean, they were back to being individual organizations. They separated. Power becomes it becomes invisible, gentlemen, because what happens is so much attention becomes drawn to the upper echelons that keep these cartels in existence, like the government and the people that were involved in the politics, even in the statehood politics right there in the state of Jalisco. It becomes very, very volatile, and everybody wants to hide from everybody else. And like I said, my reaction, I didn't even take a load out that day. I said, "To hell with it, I'm getting the hell out of here." But I also have former military background, and I have knowledge and experience about how we would react to executing a federal agent. The thing is to become as invisible and remove yourself from that region as quickly and as carefully as possible, making sure you don't leave any type of an exit channel behind you that can be monitored or followed. And what I do is I would hit the 28-kilometer zone, pass through the zone, and then I'd scrape off the interior Teresa sticker on my car, get it washed while I was in the border town, and then I would throw a couple things in the back seat of the car and make it look like I'd just come into Mexico for the afternoon. So I would disqualify that position of someone that was in the interior. You got to realize by the time I hit the border on that specific day, they had found his body, and all hell was it was unbelievable. I mean, it was unbelievable. And they were looking for anybody and everybody they could find that they could connect to that execution process. And but I got out of there. I went through Nogales and made it out. Thank God.
Yeah, let's go back to Grant for a minute.